Have you ever woken up feeling like you're already behind, even before your feet touch the floor? What if those seemingly innocent habits you perform every morning are actually jeopardizing your well-being, particularly as you navigate your golden years? In this video, we are going to reveal 5 perilous morning errors that individuals over the age of 70 frequently commit, often without realizing the significant impact on their vitality. These oversights can negatively influence your cardiovascular health, blood circulation, balance, cognitive function, and overall energy levels. But here's the empowering news. Once you become conscious of these missteps, they are remarkably straightforward to rectify. Avoiding them could be the pivotal factor in maintaining an energetic, fulfilling life and steering clear of serious health crises. You absolutely need to watch this video until the very end because the final mistake we'll discuss is one that is rarely mentioned. Yet it carries substantial risks. Many seniors are unknowingly engaging in this habit, which can dramatically elevate their susceptibility to falls, lightheadedness, and even heart-related issues. By the time you conclude watching this presentation, you will possess simple, actionable strategies to revolutionize your mornings and safeguard your health for the years ahead. Don't miss this. It could be the most valuable investment of your time today. If you're watching this video, comment "Great." Before we delve into the specifics, I would be immensely grateful if you could give this video a thumbs up. Your support enables me to continue sharing valuable insights for healthy aging. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, I highly encourage you to do so and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Your engagement means the world to us. Now, let's get started with the most crucial morning mistake. 1. Neglecting to eat breakfast. One of the most critical, yet often ignored, errors that individuals over 70 make is skipping breakfast. While it might seem like a simple way to save time or calories, for seniors, this practice can have significant negative repercussions on their health and well-being. Think of breakfast as the fuel that ignites your body's engine after a long overnight fast. For older adults, this initial fuel is particularly vital for maintaining stable energy levels, supporting cognitive function, and preventing potential health complications. As we age, our bodies undergo various physiological changes, including alterations in metabolism and blood sugar regulation. Skipping breakfast can disrupt these delicate balances, leading to fluctuations in blood glucose levels. This is especially concerning for individuals with diabetes or those at risk of developing it. When you don't eat in the morning, your blood sugar can drop too low, causing fatigue, dizziness, confusion, and even more serious issues in some cases. Conversely, it can also lead to overeating later in the day, as your body tries to compensate for the missed nutrients and calories. Furthermore, breakfast provides essential nutrients that your body needs to function optimally throughout the day. These nutrients are particularly important for seniors, who may have increased nutritional needs due to age-related changes in absorption and metabolism. A balanced breakfast can provide vitamins, minerals, and fiber that contribute to overall health, including cardiovascular function, immune system strength, and digestive regularity. Neglecting this important meal can lead to nutrient deficiencies over time, potentially weakening the body's defenses and increasing the risk of chronic diseases. Consider the story of Isabella, a vibrant 74-year-old from Denver, Colorado. Isabella had always been active and health-conscious, but in recent years, she had started skipping breakfast to save time for her morning walks and errands. She reasoned that she wasn't particularly hungry in the morning and thought she was doing herself a favor by cutting back on calories. However, she began to notice that she felt increasingly tired and sometimes experienced dizzy spells, particularly before lunch. After discussing her routine with her doctor, she realized that skipping breakfast was likely contributing to her symptoms. Her doctor explained that at her age, maintaining stable blood sugar levels and ensuring adequate nutrient intake in the morning was crucial for her energy and overall health. Isabella decided to change her routine and started incorporating a nutritious breakfast into her mornings. Within a few weeks, she noticed a significant improvement in her energy levels and the dizzy spells disappeared. Comment "nutritious start" if you understand the importance of breakfast. 2. Rising from bed too rapidly. Now, let's talk about another seemingly innocuous habit that can pose a significant risk, especially for those over 70, getting out of bed too quickly. It might appear to be a minor detail in your morning routine, but for older adults, this swift action can trigger dizziness, a sudden drop in blood pressure, and even lead to perilous falls. The aging process brings about changes in how our bodies manage blood pressure, maintain equilibrium, and regulate circulation. When you've been lying down for several hours during the night, gravity causes blood to accumulate in the lower extremities of your body, particularly your legs. If you suddenly sit up or stand, your body might struggle to adjust rapidly enough, resulting in a precipitous decline in blood pressure. This condition, medically termed orthostatic hypotension, is a prevalent cause of lightheadedness, disorientation, and unsteadiness among seniors upon waking. Many individuals don't fully grasp the significance of this issue until they experience it firsthand. Reflect on the last time you arose from bed. Did you feel momentarily off balance? Did your vision become blurry? Or did you have the urge to grab onto something for support before taking your initial steps? These are all potential indicators that your body isn't adapting as swiftly as it once did. And if you're not cautious, that fleeting moment of dizziness could escalate into a much more serious incident, such as a fall leading to a severe injury. Think about Alex, a spry 78-year-old gentleman from Phoenix, Arizona, who never gave much thought to his morning routine. Every day, he would wake up, swing his legs over the edge of the bed, and stand up instantly. It was a routine he had followed for his entire adult life without any issues. However, one morning, everything changed. As he stood up, a sudden wave of dizziness overwhelmed him. Before he could react, his legs momentarily buckled, and he lost his balance. Fortunately, he fell backward onto his bed rather than forward onto the hard floor. It was a stark reminder that while his body could handle rapid movements in his younger years, things were different now. He needed to adopt a more deliberate approach to starting his day. The encouraging news is that preventing this problem is simple and requires only a few extra seconds each morning. Instead of immediately getting up, adhere to this 3-step process to safely transition from a lying to a standing position. 1. Begin slowly while still lying down. As soon as you awaken, take a few deep breaths and gently wiggle your fingers and toes. These small movements help to initiate blood circulation and gently awaken your nervous system. 2. Transition to a seated position gradually. First, roll onto your side, then slowly push yourself up into a sitting position. Allow your feet to rest on the floor, but don't stand up yet. Instead, take another moment to steady yourself. Rotate your ankles, stretch your arms, and allow your body to adjust to the upright position. 3. Stand up carefully. When you feel ready, slowly rise to your feet. If necessary, hold on to a sturdy piece of furniture or a bed rail for additional support. Before taking your first step, pause for a moment to ensure you feel balanced and steady. These seemingly minor adjustments can make a profound difference in preventing dizziness, loss of balance, and falls. As you are likely aware, falls are a leading cause of injury among older adults, often resulting in broken bones, hospitalizations, and long-term mobility limitations. A single fall can irrevocably alter a person's life, which is why fall prevention is so crucial. If you have been in the habit of getting out of bed too quickly, now is the time to reevaluate your morning routine. Taking just a few extra seconds to properly awaken your body could be the key to preventing a serious injury. Those additional moments in bed might not only make your morning more comfortable, they could potentially save your life. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment "steady steps" below to let me know that you'll try this slow method. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Foregoing water in the morning. Moving on, let's discuss another frequently overlooked yet potentially hazardous mistake that many individuals make, particularly after the age of 70, neglecting to drink water first thing in the morning. It might not seem like a top priority when you first wake up, but after a prolonged night of sleep, your body is in a state of mild dehydration. For older adults, even slight dehydration can have significant consequences, affecting everything from blood circulation and heart health to energy levels and cognitive function. Your body continues to work tirelessly throughout the night, even while you are asleep. Your heart beats, your lungs take in oxygen and expel carbon dioxide, and your cells carry out essential processes to repair and maintain your health. During this continuous activity, your body loses fluids primarily through breathing and perspiration. By the time morning arrives, your body has gone several hours without any fluid intake, leading to slightly thicker blood, slower circulation, and increased strain on your heart and other vital organs. If you don't replenish these lost fluids upon waking, dehydration can begin to impact how you feel and function throughout the entire day. Many older adults wake up experiencing dry mouth, stiff joints, or a lingering sense of grogginess that persists even after they get out of bed. Some may encounter dizziness when standing up or have difficulty concentrating in the early hours of the day. These are all potential indicators of dehydration. Furthermore, if your first beverage in the morning is coffee instead of water, you might inadvertently worsen the situation. While coffee can be enjoyable and even offer certain health benefits, it also possesses a mild diuretic effect, meaning it prompts your body to lose even more water. Consider the experience of Beverly, a lively 75-year-old from Miami, Florida, who had followed the same morning ritual for decades. Her routine was simple: wake up, prepare a pot of coffee, and savor a cup while reading the morning news. She never gave much thought to her hydration levels, assuming that her coffee provided sufficient fluid. However, as she aged, she began to experience occasional episodes of brain fog, mild headaches, and even slight dizziness in the mornings. She initially attributed these symptoms to the aging process, but during a routine medical checkup, her physician suggested a simple alteration: drink a glass of water first thing in the morning before her coffee. Within a matter of weeks, Beverly noticed a remarkable difference. She felt more alert upon waking, her headaches became less frequent, and her overall energy levels improved significantly. Drinking water in the morning offers numerous benefits beyond simply quenching your thirst. It helps to kickstart your metabolism, promotes healthy digestion, and enables your organs to function more efficiently. Proper hydration in the morning also helps to maintain smooth blood flow, reducing the workload on your heart and lowering the risk of cardiovascular issues such as high blood pressure, heart attack, and stroke. If you frequently struggle with digestion or constipation, morning hydration can also help to keep your digestive system functioning smoothly, making it easier to maintain regularity. If incorporating water first thing in the morning isn't currently part of your routine, start with small steps. Keep a glass of water on your nightstand or in the kitchen where you'll readily see it as a reminder. If plain water doesn't appeal to you, try warm water with a squeeze of lemon, which can aid digestion and provide a subtle, pleasant flavor. The key is to cultivate the habit of rehydrating your body before you begin your day with coffee or breakfast. And remember, waiting until you feel thirsty is not an effective strategy. By the time your body signals thirst, you are already mildly dehydrated. Instead, be proactive and begin each morning by providing your body with the hydration it needs. You will likely observe positive changes in your energy levels, circulation, and overall well-being. A simple glass of water might seem insignificant, but over time, it can make a substantial difference in how you feel every single day. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment "Hydrated Health" below to let me know that you'll prioritize morning water. Thank you for your valuable time. 4. Consuming coffee before having any food. For numerous individuals, that initial cup of coffee in the morning is an indispensable ritual. It signifies the official commencement of the day, a familiar routine that many seniors have followed for years, even decades. Wake up, pour a steaming cup, sip it slowly, and gently ease into the day. This comforting habit often feels like an automatic and necessary component of the morning. However, while coffee might seem like a harmless beverage to kickstart your day, consuming it on an empty stomach can be one of the least beneficial things you can do for your body, particularly as you advance in age. When you awaken in the morning, your body is naturally in a somewhat delicate state. Throughout the night, your stomach has been empty for several hours, your blood sugar levels are at their lowest point, and your body is just beginning to stir from its period of rest. Your digestive system is still somewhat sluggish, and your metabolism is gradually gearing up for the day's activities. Simultaneously, your cortisol levels, the body's natural stress hormone, are typically at their peak in the morning. Cortisol plays a vital role in regulating your energy levels and preparing your body for the day ahead. However, elevated levels of cortisol, especially when your body isn't adequately fueled, can induce stress and strain. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can amplify the effects of these naturally high cortisol levels, which, over time, can trigger a cascade of negative reactions within your body. These reactions can manifest as feelings of anxiety, digestive discomfort, and heightened stress. If this pattern persists, it may even contribute to long-term issues such as acid reflux, stomach irritation, or more severe digestive problems. all without you necessarily realizing the underlying cause. If you've ever experienced that jittery sensation after your morning coffee or a lightheaded or queasy feeling right after drinking it, your body might be signaling that something isn't quite right. Coffee, especially when consumed on an empty stomach, can irritate the lining of your stomach due to its natural acidity. This irritation can lead to discomfort such as indigestion, heartburn, or acid reflux. These issues can be even more pronounced for older adults whose digestive systems may already be more sensitive. What might initially seem like a minor inconvenience could evolve into a recurring problem if the habit continues over time, ultimately impacting your overall quality of life without you fully recognizing the connection. Let's consider the experience of Harold, a lively 76-year-old residing in Chicago, Illinois. Harold had maintained his morning coffee routine for years. Every day, he would wake up, brew a strong cup of black coffee, and enjoy it before consuming any food. It was an ingrained part of his daily ritual that he had never questioned until one day he began to notice increased discomfort after his morning coffee. His stomach would feel unsettled, and he experienced frequent episodes of acid reflux. Initially, Harold attributed these symptoms to his age or perhaps the occasional spicy meal he enjoyed at dinner. However, after consulting his doctor, he learned that drinking coffee first thing in the morning, particularly on an empty stomach, was placing unnecessary stress on his digestive system. Harold's doctor explained that the acidity in coffee could irritate the stomach lining, especially when there is no food present to act as a buffer. Following his doctor's advice, Harold made a simple adjustment to his morning routine. Instead of immediately drinking coffee, he started having a small snack, first something light like a banana, a handful of almonds, or a piece of whole wheat toast. Within just a couple of weeks, Harold's discomfort significantly diminished. His acid reflux improved. He felt more energetic without the mid-morning slump, and the unsettling stomach burn that had become so familiar disappeared. The key takeaway here isn't about completely eliminating coffee from your morning routine. It's about timing and moderation. You don't have to forego your beloved cup of coffee in the morning. You simply need to adjust when you consume it. By having a small snack before your coffee, you can help buffer the acidity, stabilize your blood sugar levels, and reduce the stress response in your body. Even a small piece of fruit, a few crackers, or a light serving of oatmeal can provide your body with enough fuel to handle the effects of coffee. Consider that when you drink coffee on an empty stomach, the caffeine is absorbed much more rapidly. This rapid absorption can cause an immediate surge in your energy levels, which might feel invigorating initially, but can often be followed by an inevitable energy crash later in the morning. This crash can leave you feeling fatigued, irritable, and sometimes even anxious. Eating something first helps to slow down the absorption of caffeine, creating a more steady and consistent release of energy rather than that sharp rise and fall. This can also contribute to a calmer and more balanced feeling throughout the day. If you've noticed that coffee leaves you feeling more jittery, anxious, or uneasy than it used to, it's likely because your body is responding more intensely to the caffeine on an empty stomach. Consuming a small amount of food before your coffee helps to create a more gradual and controlled release of energy, which is much gentler on your system. You'll likely find that your energy levels remain more consistent, and your body won't experience that abrupt dip in energy that often leads to tiredness and frustration later on. Before you reach for that first cup of coffee tomorrow morning, take a moment to consider whether you've provided your body with the proper fuel to work with. Have you eaten something first, even if it's just a light snack? This small change in your routine could protect your stomach, balance your energy levels, and improve your overall sense of well-being. Your morning coffee can still provide the boost you need. It just needs a little help from a thoughtful adjustment in how you approach it. Comment, balance, start if you'll have a bite before your coffee. 5. Ignoring morning stiffness and moving too quickly. One of the most frequently underestimated yet potentially dangerous mistakes people make after the age of 70 is overlooking the impact of morning stiffness. It's easy to wake up, feel a bit of tightness in your joints, and dismiss it as nothing more than a normal part of aging. Many people assume that as long as they push through it, they'll be fine. They get out of bed quickly, start their day without much thought, until one wrong step results in a painful injury, or, even worse, a serious fall. But here's the reality. Your body undergoes significant changes while you sleep. Throughout the night, your muscles and joints can become stiff due to reduced movement and circulation. This is particularly common in older adults, as the body naturally produces less synovial fluid, the essential lubricant that keeps joints moving smoothly. Without sufficient synovial fluid, your joints can feel stiff and less flexible upon waking. As a result, your body isn't fully prepared for sudden movement the moment you get out of bed. If you stand up too quickly, twist the wrong way, or take an unsteady step, you're placing yourself at a significantly higher risk of falling or straining a muscle. And while it might not seem like a major issue in the moment, repeated strain over time can lead to chronic pain, loss of mobility, or an unexpected accident that drastically alters your daily life. Think back to a morning when you woke up and noticed tightness in your lower back, knees, or shoulders. Perhaps it faded after a few minutes, or maybe you dismissed it as just another part of getting older. But the truth is, ignoring morning stiffness can have long-term consequences. Over time, it can lead to decreased flexibility, more frequent aches and pains, and an increased likelihood of experiencing a fall. Consider the experience of Patricia, a vibrant 73-year-old from San Diego, California, who always prided herself on maintaining an active lifestyle. She never viewed morning stiffness as a significant problem, so she didn't take any special precautions. Instead, she would often push through it, believing that movement alone would loosen her up. Then one morning, as she was heading to the kitchen, she took a step, her knee buckled slightly, she lost her balance, and fell awkwardly, fracturing her wrist. That single moment changed everything. What should have been a normal morning turned into a painful injury that required weeks of recovery, all because she didn't take a few extra minutes to properly prepare her body for movement. The good news is that preventing this mistake is remarkably simple. It only takes a few extra minutes each morning to properly prepare your body for movement. Before you even think about sitting up, start by gently waking your joints while still lying in bed. Wiggle your fingers and toes, rotate your ankles and wrists, and stretch your arms overhead. Then try some slow, controlled movements such as bringing your knees toward your chest or doing small leg lifts to gently loosen up your hips and lower back. Once you feel ready to sit up, do so gradually. Roll onto your side first, then slowly push yourself up. Once seated, gently roll your shoulders. Take a few deep breaths and engage in some light stretching before standing. If you feel unsteady, use a sturdy surface like the edge of the bed or a nearby dresser for support. Taking things slowly in those initial moments can make a world of difference in preventing unnecessary strain on your muscles and joints. Additionally, be mindful of your environment. If you need to use the bathroom first thing in the morning, ensure there is adequate lighting to prevent tripping. Keep a stable surface within reach for extra support and avoid rushing. Your body needs time to transition from a state of rest to movement, and allowing for that transition can significantly reduce your risk of injury. A few extra minutes of gentle stretching and intentional movement can be the difference between starting your day feeling stiff and unsteady versus moving with ease and confidence. The key to maintaining your mobility, independence, and overall health isn't just about exercise or staying active. It starts with how you treat your body first thing in the morning. So, the next time you wake up and feel even a hint of stiffness, don't ignore it. Take a moment to prepare your body for movement. Protecting your joints and preventing injury begins the moment you get out of bed, and those small efforts can have a lasting impact on your overall well-being. Comment "gentle moves" if you'll incorporate morning stretches. I believe you're enjoying this video. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Comment "wonderful" if you're enjoying this video. As we wrap up our discussion on these 5 dangerous morning mistakes that people over 70 often make, let's take a moment to reflect. Which of these points resonated with you the most? Are there any habits you plan to change in your own morning routine starting tomorrow? Whether it's prioritizing a nutritious breakfast, easing out of bed slowly, hydrating before your coffee, eating a small snack before your first cup, or gently warming up your joints before you start moving. These seemingly small adjustments can collectively make a significant positive impact on your health and overall well-being. We encourage you to share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. Your experiences can be incredibly valuable and inspiring to others in our community. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family who might benefit from this knowledge, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable tips and insights on healthy aging and living your best life. Before you go, we invite you to explore some of the other interesting and informative videos on our channel. We have a wealth of content designed to help you navigate your golden years with vitality and confidence. Click on the suggested videos on your screen to continue learning and growing with us. Thanks again for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.